Bob Iger takes over as Disney CEO. Festival of the Holidays has started in Epcot. We saw RECORD Genie plus prices this week. And is a Moana boat ride coming to Disney World? All the latest parks news is coming right now on DFB Guide. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog, and it's that time of the week. It's time to talk Disney news, and we've got some really big news to start off this video. Shocking news, in fact, so let's jump right into it. Okay, this first news story proves how the wild world of Disney news never stops. Late Sunday evening, news broke that Disney CEO Bob Chapek stepped down from his position, and former CEO Bob Iger was taking his place. Iger, who is 71 years old, is on a 2-year contract with the company, with one of his major jobs being to set a new plan in motion for who should succeed him as CEO. But with all the huzzas and stock purchases and general warmth around this move, fans are commenting about all the changes they are expecting to bring the magic back to Disney parks. But are there really any changes we could expect? Disney stock prices hit a 40-year low after an earnings call on November 8th that many described as disastrous. In the call, Disney reported losses in its streaming division of $1.5 billion, more than double the quarter before. Despite the mounting losses that have investors shaking their heads overall, the Walt Disney Company is not losing money, and that is thanks in large part to Walt Disney World, Disneyland Resort, and other Disney theme parks. Currently, Disney's Parks, Experiences, and Products division provides 62% of the operating income for the company. Disney's operations are working well at the parks as far as investors are concerned, and that is probably enough evidence to assume that some of the biggest sticking points for many old-school Disney fans will not be going away, specifically Genie Plus, Park Passes, etc. Fans expecting Genie Plus to go away should keep in mind that the development of this service and many other changes introduced in Disney parks in the past couple of years took years to build and were conceptualized while Iger was CEO. Likewise, the park reservation system, which requires Disney World and Disneyland Resort guests with park tickets to make a reservation for the first park they visit each day, is also probably here to stay. The system was started following the COVID-19 park closures to limit the number of guests in the parks each day, keeping them in line with the CDC's recommendations. But now that parks are getting back to operating at full capacity, Disney's still realizing all kinds of savings and control from requiring the reservations. The park passes allow Disney to operate its parks much more efficiently and profitably, and that equals more money to help support other company divisions like streaming, where we're seeing major losses right now. Now, there is so much more to this story, and if you want to read more about it, check out our website at disneyfoodblog.com for all the info. It's time to celebrate the holidays in Epcot. The 2022 International Festival of the Holidays has started this week on November 25th, just yesterday, and will last through December 30th, 2022. During the festival, guests are going to have lots of offerings around Epcot's World Showcase. You've got holiday traditions from all the countries. Those will be expressed through decorations and stories and music and cuisine and additional special events. So we were there on opening day. We tried every single booth so that you know what you should try on your upcoming vacation. And you should be on the lookout for our Best of the Fest video that's going to come out really soon. In the meantime, check out our free 2022 Epcot International Festival of the Holidays printable. This is a full list of all the food offerings in Epcot for the festival, so you can keep track of everything you want to try. The link to that free printable is in the description box below. And speaking of the holidays, every year the Figment animatronic inside Journey into Imagination with Figment gets a holiday sweater to commemorate the season. Figment's finally wearing his ugly sweater again. It's not ugly. I really like it. It's blue. It has the Imagination Pavilion logo on the outside, and it's really just one of our favorite outfits of his. Now, if you want to be stylish like Figment, then check out our holiday shirts on our merchandise site. That's merch.dfbstore.com. We've got a Main Street Christmas that reminds you of everything wonderful about Main Street USA at Christmas time. Our Jingle Vibes shirts, those are really, really popular. I'm loving those. Ugly sweaters, of course. And lots more, including family tees that have a bunch of different rides from Disney that look like they're gingerbread cookies. They are super, super cute. I absolutely adore those, so go check those out for sure. You can check them out over at merch.dfbstore.com. Be sure to use code HOLIDAY to get 10% off. This weekend is the last weekend to do that, so go ahead and grab them while you can with that 10% discount. And of course, thank you so much for supporting us and our channel. Disney Genie Plus, the paid service that lets you skip certain ride lines, has reached a record high price in Disney World. Disney announced earlier this year that the service would have surge pricing, meaning it would get more or less expensive depending on the day. Disney Genie Plus used to be $15 per person per day every day, but with the new surge pricing, it reached up to $22 per person per day. Now that price has jumped even more. With the start of Thanksgiving break, Disney Genie Plus increased to $29 per person per day. This price is $7 more than the previous high, and guests should note that the price can change each day depending on demand and crowd levels, so it's not that wild to see this jump in price for the holiday week. The individual Lightning lanes have also reached new high prices, although they didn't jump by quite as much. The Lightning Lane Pass for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train in Magic Kingdom cost $12 per person, when its previous high was $11. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind reached $17 per person, when its previous high was $15. Over in Disney's Animal Kingdom, Avatar Flight of Passage hit $16 per person, when its previous high was $14. Now, these prices could remain this high or even increase as the holiday season continues and crowds surge to the Disney World parks. Remember that you don't have to purchase Disney Genie Plus. You can choose to use the standby lines instead, although the wait times will likely be long this season. However, if you want some insider tips on how to avoid paying more for Genie Plus, we've got you covered. There's a great article on our website that explains why Disney raised Genie prices and tips on how to avoid those surge prices. Don't worry, it's linked here in the description for you. You can also check out our Genie playlist right here on YouTube. Plenty of videos in there to help you decide if this skip the line service is worth it for you. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is officially sold out for 2022. We'd seen party dates slowly fill up over the past few weeks, but now it looks like they are all booked up. If you don't already have your ticket for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party this year, you will not be able to attend. It's always worth checking with cast members, though, on the day of your visit to see if any last-minute tickets might be sold at the door. There's no guarantee that those will be available, but we have seen tickets sold at the door in the past on sold-out party nights. However, if you were wanting to see Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time parade but didn't snag a party ticket, the parade will be running during regular park hours. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time parade will run at 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. in Magic Kingdom from December 23rd through the 31st. It'll replace the Festival of Fantasy parade on those days. But you'll want to be fast in booking your park pass reservations. Magic Kingdom is already sold out from December 24th through the 31st, so only the 23rd is left if you want to watch the parade during the day. It's possible that Disney will open up more reservations when we get closer to that time, but again, no guarantees. For almost 25 years, cast members have supported the Coalition for the Homeless of Central Florida by providing Thanksgiving meals to hundreds of residents. We visited Disney's Hollywood Studios to speak with Executive Chef Bill Brown about providing Thanksgiving meals to the homeless community of Orlando, Florida this year. Chef Bill took us backstage at Hollywood and Vine, where his culinary team was prepping turkey. He explained that the team provides full traditional Thanksgiving meals to the Coalition, including freshly made stuffing, house-made whipped potatoes, cranberry sauce made from scratch, giblet gravy, traditional green beans, pumpkin pies, and pecan pies. Allison Krall, CEO of Coalition for the Homeless of Central Florida, explained that they are the largest homeless services provider and the largest shelter in Central Florida. The Coalition helped over 1,900 people find housing in the last fiscal year. You can support the Coalition for the Homeless of Central Florida by donating or volunteering yourself. The link to learn more is in the description box below. Soarin' Over California is returning for a limited time to Disney California Adventure at the Disneyland Resort for the Food and Wine Festival next year. Disney didn't announce exactly which dates it'll be open, but they said that it'll return for the festival, so we're assuming it'll be March 3rd through April 25th. The attraction celebrates the beauty and wonder of the Golden State, according to Disney. And remember, usually this is Soarin' Around the World, the same attraction you find in Disney World's Epcot, but once in a while, Soarin' Over California returns in its original state. If you've ever wanted to experience this very rare ride, you might want to start planning a Disneyland trip for next spring. Next up, if you're a big fan of Moana, you probably know about the upcoming Epcot attraction, Journey of Water, inspired by Moana, which is scheduled to open soon in late 2023. But instead of being a ride, it's actually a walk-through interactive water experience, so there are no ride vehicles involved. But what if Disney created another Moana attraction? Back at the D23 Expo, Disney suggested that a Moana-themed area could theoretically replace Dinoland USA in Disney's Animal Kingdom, although the emphasis was on could, with no concrete plans in place at the time. They did release some concept art that depicted what looks like 2 rides, including a boat ride. Check towards the bottom left there, and Disney filed a patent recently that could mean a Moana-themed boat ride might be coming to a theme park sometime in the future. Disney filed a patent for a boat motion simulator back in July 2021, with the official date of the patent being October 25th, 2022. The patent describes a system configured specially to impart boat-type motions to a passenger boat. It goes on to explain that the boat floats naturally in a volume of water, and it will also be able to display imagery and a soundtrack that are synchronized with the motions imparted on the boat. One figure actually shows a larger image of the attraction, including a dome screen for projected images, and even Moana and Maui on a separate boat. Disney notes in the application that current water rides do not meet the demand for new and surprising ways to entertain visitors, and that most water ride technology has not significantly changed over the years. Of course, it's very important to note that although the patent includes an image of Moana and Maui, this is not a guarantee that this will absolutely be the theme of this theoretical ride or where it's used. When Disney files a patent, it does not necessarily mean that this is a project in progress right now. It just means this could be a project put in action in the future. So I want to ask, does this make you excited about the potential retheme of Dinoland? Let me know in the comments. There's a secret holiday offering you can experience if you've got Magic Band Plus. Some of the 50th anniversary statues have special holiday greetings. Pooh says, "Christmas time is the very best kind of time when you wave at him. When we waved again, we got another quote, 'Happy holidays. I had a little gift for you, but I think I ate it.' We forgive you, Pooh." Daisy and Donald are also in on the holiday action. Daisy says, "Jingle, jingle, jingle," and Donald says, "Happy holidays, everybody." Happy holidays, everybody is what Chip and Dale say when you wave at them as well. And although some of the statues outside the main hub area have their regular sounds, Stitch is also wishing everyone a good holiday season. He says, "Oh, Hana, that's perfect for the holidays." The Christmas tree has finally arrived at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. You can see just how large this tree is. It spans multiple floors of the Grand. You'll find it smack dab in the center of the lobby, and it's completely covered in ornaments, garland, beads, and all sorts of other Christmas baubles and holiday decorations. There are plenty of gold accents and homages to the Grand Floridian, like a few birdcage ornaments, and we could spend hours just looking at all the details on this tree. Head on over to the Grand to check out this massive Christmas tree, and while you're there, you can see the incredible gingerbread house display too. Plus, you might even get to hear some sweet piano tunes while you're walking around and taking it all in. In restaurant and snack news, it's official, Takumi Tei has reopened in the Japan Pavilion in Epcot. Now keep in mind that this is one of Disney World's pricier meals, with dinner prices starting at $150 per adult. They serve an omakase menu with variations for plant-based eaters and kids. With dozens of places to eat at Disney World, we know it can be tough to plan your meals. That's why we wrote the DFB Guide to Walt Disney World Dining. We've got reviews and pictures and details about every restaurant all in one digital download, along with all of our best tips and strategies from decades of Disney World trips. We've got a special discount code for you this weekend too. Use code WDW2023 at checkout for 25% off. Surprise! You can now get several holiday-themed treats at Gideon's Bakehouse. Most of these items are returning from years past, so we already know how delicious they are. First up, the Kris Kringle cookie is returning. It's a white chocolate coffee bean cookie made with coconut, caramel, and vanilla bean notes, and it's available now through December 31st. The Cookie vom Krampus is also making a comeback. This is a deeply rich, super chocolate cookie that's infused with the icy cool of a frozen heart and covered in dreadfully delicious Andes mints. It's also available now through December 31st. If you're a fan of cake, you can get the Kris Kringle cake, which is a soft vanilla cake filled with specks of ground coffee and covered in a fluffy marshmallow buttercream blended with coconut and vanilla bean flavors and ribboned with a house-made salted caramel. Or try the new Cake von Krampus. This is a red velvet cake covered in an ultra mint chocolate cream cheese frosting. Both cake slices are available at Disney Springs on select days through December 31st. The Krampus Cold Brew is Gideon's classic cold brew mixed with a rich and velvety chocolate mint homemade sauce. Head to Gideon's Bakehouse in Disney Springs if you want to try some of the limited time offerings this year. So Fresh is coming to Disney World soon. So Fresh will open 5 new locations in Orlando next year, including one in Celebration, Florida, right near Disney World. This fresh casual chain restaurant serves warm wraps, bowls, smoothies, and more. They currently have 12 other locations around Florida and are planning to open 16 locations overall this upcoming year. And say hello to the new Rocket Hot Chicken Sandwich from Cosmic Ray's Starlight Cafe in Magic Kingdom. It's a spicy fried chicken sandwich topped with pickle slaw and Sunny Eclipse rocket aioli on a brioche bun with your choice of a side. We went with fries. So here's the thing. This is a perfectly good chicken sandwich. The chicken is cooked well, the slaw is delicious, but there's nothing spicy or hot about this sandwich. With a name like Rocket Hot, we expected a little bit of a kick, and this did not deliver. Maybe that's the point. Maybe the sandwich is just hot in name only. If you're averse to spice, you won't have to worry about trying this. Even your kids might like it. But like we said, it's a really good chicken sandwich option in Disney World, and that's always a good thing. You can get it with a side for $12.59. And that's not the only new item at Cosmic Ray's. The Patty Melt is a plant-based burger with vegan cheese and coleslaw on top, sandwiched between two pieces of toasted bread and with fries for $12.79. Our reporter is a plant-based eater, and they really loved this burger. The patty was seasoned very well and tasted like a Jimmy Dean sausage. All the elements of the sandwich work really well together. We love that there was a butter taste to the bread and that the slaw is dressed with a zesty Thousand Island dressing that has a little kick. Plus, you get a generous amount of delicious fries. The only warning we will give is that the cheese, since it's vegan, isn't what you would normally expect on a burger. It doesn't melt too well, and the texture may be off to some. We honestly think anyone could like this burger, not only those who have vegan or plant-based diets. And if you don't like a lot of seasoning, then the patty and coleslaw may be a little bit too much for you. Otherwise, you can get this one right now. Have you watched Black Panther Wakanda Forever yet? Let me know what you thought in the comments below. No spoilers, of course. But the Black Panther Wakanda Forever Mickey ears are available at World of Disney and Disney Springs for $29.99. These ears are made of simulated leather and feature the Black Panther suit pattern on the ears. The headband of the ears also says Wakanda Forever in purple. If you won't be in Disney Springs anytime soon, you can also grab these ears online for the same price. There's one souvenir that's sold out earlier this year, and if you didn't get your hands on it, you're in luck. The souvenir is back in stock in Disney World. It's the 50th anniversary champagne flute, and this baby is gorgeous. It's a tall, skinny flute with a gold rim and the 50th anniversary logo on it. It is stemless, by the way. The good news is that there are some in stock right now. We found them restocked at the Emporium in Magic Kingdom for $17.99 earlier this week. And then we went back the next day and they were completely sold out, but we did find them over in Bonjour Gifts over by Gaston's Tavern. So go check them out over there. I think that's a hidden secret spot for them. We've never seen them over there, so you might be able to find them there. And this Remy's Ratatouille Adventure Spirit jersey is available for $79.99 in L'Esprit de la Provence at Epcot. This Spirit jersey is white, blue, and yellow tie-dye and has Remy with the Rides logo on the front and a larger logo and larger Remy standing against the Eiffel Tower on the back. This is the only place we've spotted this Spirit jersey so far, so if you want it, you'll have to travel into France. Epcot's France, of course. This Minnie Mouse ear headband with palm and sequin bow has arrived just in time for the new year. The gray, white, and gold color scheme with sequins reminds us of a New Year's Eve party, so if you're counting down to 2023 at Disney World, these might be perfect. The ears are gray, accented with a sparkly gold bow and white pom-poms. Right now, you can snag them online for $29.99. And I've got more ears we found in the park this week. First up, we have these pretty Minnie Mouse holiday plaid ears. Just look at that fluffy lining, and you can get these online or in Disney World for $34.99. Next up are some ears from the Piglet Pink collection. They're pink, fluffy, and adorable. These ears are $34.99 in the park, but they are cheaper online. You can get them for $29.99 on Shop Disney. And if you love these, you can also get the matching Piglet Pink Crocs and lounge fly bag. Finally, we have Disney's new denim bleach mini ears. Basically, it's giving us 90s bleach jeans and frosted tip vibes. This ear headband is also $34.99 in Disney World, but also cheaper online at Shop Disney. Online, they're just $29.99. In anticipation of Tron Light Cycle Run's big opening next year, we're starting to see some merchandise pop up, including a very cool new hat. What's so cool about this Tron cap is that it lights up. It has the Tron logo across the front with lights on it. The edge of the cap's bill also lights up. We bet this looks awesome at night. Even better, the lights have different settings. Really fun. We found the hat at Star Traders in Magic Kingdom for $34.99. Right now on Shop Disney, you can grab the Disney Parks Theme Park Edition Guess Who game for $19.99. There have been Disney Guess Who games before, but this Disney Parks Edition is new. This game comes with 2 boards and 40 cards, so you and your family have lots of options when guessing who the other team has chosen. Looking for some more gift ideas this holiday season? Check out our post about all the deals we found for Black Friday. Still in need of more Disney news? Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Disney Food Blog. We post a lot of fun stuff on our social media pages. And if you love watching these news videos but don't want to wait until Saturday each week to know what's going on, then sign up for our newsletter. It's totally free, and I, personally, AJ, will send you all the latest info. You can sign up at the link in the description. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving with your loved ones. I want you all to know that I am super thankful for you. Thank you for supporting this team. We love our jobs, and it's because of you that we get to do these every day. So thanks for listening, everyone, and thanks for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.